Hello, and welcome back for the last time today, as we will be casting the losers final, where the two second place teams from Group A and Group B will face off against each other, and we will find out who is the third best team of the day. As you can, or as you might have seen by the standings, there was an actual ties between in both groups. In Group A for second place, in Group B for both first and second place, and those have been resolved by the official head-to-head rulings, which came down to match times, which means that for Group A, mid lane will take first place and AD carry will take second place, and for Group B that means Phil will take first place and top will take second place, and that altogether means that we will now be seeing top versus AD carry. And I believe the draft has started, so I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna ask my lovely co-caster here to take it away and give me some info on whatever these teams are cooking, if you have any.
Oh yeah, informations. So basically, we have not seen 80s. Wait, have we? No, we haven't.
Not on stream.
Yeah,
no.
right. We haven't seen ADC today. So just to give a quick heads up, who's playing where? We have Lekro top lane, Plim in the jungle Serenity lane, Henne as an ADC, and the WAP as support. So some stuff we will see, hopefully. And OP.GG sadly is quite slow right now. So we weren't able to look at all the things, all the picks they could bring out. But for now we see a Zillion ban, which is quite interesting. And an Ezreal ban on the side from ADC.
Yeah, when we look over the games that have already happened for ADC, then we can see, let's see, they played Varus Nico. I mean, yeah, in the game they won, they played Varus, Nico, Mel, Gwen Jungle, and Mundo top. And that was versus the support team. In the games they lost, they played again Mundo on Henne top, Gwen Jungle, Vex mid, Corki bot, and Bard as support. And then another one. There was this one, and there they played Tristana Nico. So it looks like Nico is a common support pick, Mundo top is a common pick, and Gwen Jungle is a common pick for them. We do see the Corki banned out. That was picked last game. Milio and Zillion will be banned out as well. And from the AD carry side, they will be banning out Pantheon to round it out, as before they banned 2 AD carries. Okay, let's get into the first. Oh no, it's not Pantheon, it's gonna be Talia. Let's get into the first pick though. What's it gonna be?
I have no idea. They could pick anything. I just like the fact that they banned Zillion, because Serenity actually plays some Zillion.
Yeah.
So it might have been a Zillion mid, but sadly has been banned. So no Zillion mid for us. And they are actually picking now Pantheon, the one that didn't get banned. Which is probably quite nice for them, for top, to now have the opportunity to go Pantheon.
Yeah, indeed. I'm looking through the match history. I haven't seen them play Pantheon yet, but I guess it's just in their OP.GGs.
Yeah, and it's also just a solid pick overall. With Standard Sky, you have quite a lot of actually. You have your E, your shield, to just don't take any damage. And you have Standard Sky to heal up from everybody. You can go in, you have a point and click done, which is also nice to have.
Yeah.
And you also have a lot of early agency, as well as like late game after 6 agency because of your semi-global ult.
Yeah.
As an answer from ADC, you have the Wukong, just armor, and it's a good booster overall as well. Has Gauge tool, Cyclone, Cyclone. And now you have Wei as well.
Indeed, Hui again. I usually pronounce it Hui. I don't know why I do that, but to me the H needs to be there. You know.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of different ways. I don't know. Actually, I'm just thinking how I usually pronounce it in our German.
There's a lot of different Huis. You're right.
I think it's like Hui. I don't know. Anyways, we see an On, which I like. And I hope I will like him. Because if not, I'm gonna go mental.
Why, are you a big fan of Ornn as a top laner?
Well, I'm an On OTP.
Oh, let's see. Okay, so
like he is my most played champ.
nice.
And after that comes Xanta, so
okay, I see. So
with a big margin as well.
We'll get some good build flaming again this game.
What I would never build.
Oh yeah, yeah, you would never.
I only point out questionable items.
Okay, yeah, I see. So
and give some insights on why it might be, but also why they might build it. Actually, as long as he doesn't rush Sunfire, I just don't like Sun.
Okay.
Sunfire is weird. Anyways, on blue 3 we have a Syndra as well as Wei.
Mm-hmm.
So just solid picks overall, and the Nico support, probably the Nico support you mentioned.
Yeah, it's definitely support. He played it twice already in the 2 games they have played. No, they played 3. Yeah, in the 2 out of 3 games he played Nico support, so that should be support. Let's get into some more bans.
I also don't think Nico could go anywhere else, except it's like way APC and.
I can't imagine.
Or maybe Nico jungle.
I think this time the Hui will actually go mid.
What?
What?
They banned Fiora, which is quite confusing.
Wait, that is
because
interesting.
they already picked
the Ornn is already picked. You're right.
Because I feel like if you are top, you would ban Fiora because you don't want the Fiora into Ornn.
Fiora is good.
Which is, to be fair, if you can play Ornn, if the enemy can't play Fiora, it's actually not that bad of a matchup.
Yeah, I mean, sure,
but only if yeah.
Then why ban Fiora yourself? It's not like they're gonna pick it. Or
maybe because they wanted to play Mundo that got banned now, and maybe it could have been on support.
Yeah, I guess so.
So you don't have a counter pick into Mundo, but even then, on is a good matchup into Mundo.
Yeah.
I don't know. We are gonna see a Caitlyn ban, which makes way more sense because you don't want to play against Caitlyn.
Yeah. Indeed.
If you have Nico yourselves, you want to be the one that's pulling.
Yeah.
And you just don't want to pick Caitlyn yourself, which is okay.
Yeah, which makes sense. I wonder what's gonna come out to be paired with the Nico. I don't suppose it will be something like Kalista or anything. That would be a bit too.
I mean, it would be a good combination.
Yeah.
Because you just yeet Nico in there and she can ult.
Oh no, wait, the AD carry is actually not overall, you're right. Oh, another Shen.
And that too. But yeah, they just picked Shen, so it's just gonna be a top. Nothing will happen on top lane.
Yeah.
Ever.
True.
So, yeah, that's that. Now we will see what bot side Team Top wants to pick.
Yep, it's the only thing they've got left to pick. It looks like the AD carries are choosing to flex Hui. Or at least make it seem like it could be flex, you know? So they'll keep that in mind while drafting their bot.
I don't think so. Maybe they just want an ADC.
Yeah, I guess with Nico, it's probably not a flex. And they don't have much AD damage otherwise. Ooh, a Vel'Koz. It is locked in, so Sivir Vel'Koz. That is some heavy poke on the bot lane.
But I don't know about it, to be honest.
Me neither. I just know that it's heavy poke if you hit your spells.
If you hit them.
And a Kog'Maw.
And we see a Kog'Maw. Okay.
What?
That is interesting. That's wild. I mean, I guess you can kind of match the range you have against Sivir and Vel'Koz. So with your W giving you more range, with your ultimate being basically, well, not even semi-global, but having big range ability.
Yeah, a lot of range. I
So
don't
you
know.
just try to farm up and melt everybody in the enemy team as long as you get peeled. You have a Shen who can peel you. You have a Nico who can peel you. Maybe a Wei who can. And the Wukong for an engage. So I feel like, I don't know. I just don't like the Vel'Koz from top lane.
Yeah, I don't like this Kog'Maw at all. I don't. There. Okay, so here's how I see it. He can't really do anything unless his W is up in lane. I mean, and if like his W is somewhat easy to play around, so if the Sivir and Vel'Koz know what they're doing, they're gonna have a field trip in the bot lane because they have way more poke. The Kog'Maw has like even when his W is up, I think Sivir and Vel'Koz might just still out damage him if they hit their spells. I don't know. I feel like just farm up and like shred them late game. I don't think that's just gonna work like that. Even when you're in late game, there is a lot of engage and single target damage on the top side. Well, not the top side, but the top team. I'm not sure. I mean, it might work. It may work. Who knows? Wait, I actually have to tell them that we are ready because the stream is ready. What is our whenever? Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. So, but in conclusion, I do not like this Kog'Maw pick. I'm not sure. If I was playing this Kog'Maw, I would be. Of course, I do my best, but I would be like, what the hell am I supposed to do against a Pantheon running at me who's just gonna perma-stun me, a Syndra who has long range, one-shot buttons, and I have no dash or anything to escape from that, a Vel'Koz who kind of does the same as Syndra, just a little bit less damage maybe, but a bit more consistent and even more long range, and a Sivir who has who has her own spell shield to stop the engage coming onto her and can also queue from like half the screen away and take my HP. I'm not sure. And I don't think, on the other hand, I do think that their team damage share is a bit, well, it's about even, but it's good enough that even if the Kog'Maw dies, it doesn't have to be lost. It's not like there's only one tank on the side of the top laners. So who knows, like the carries could come out from somewhere else than the bot lane. But yeah, I don't like the Kog'Maw. We'll see how it goes.
Yep, and I don't like the Vel'Koz, so
Yeah.
I just feel like, I mean, if you look at it, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
You have On as an engage, you have Pantheon as an engage, you can get picks with Syndra.
Yeah.
You have just Vel'Koz is more like pokey. You can have a lot of burst. He has a lot of damage,
Yeah.
even as a supporter. So it's still fine. And then you have Sivir for team fights and stuff. So you more or less want to have big groups of enemies. So Vel'Koz is still happy with his ultimate, with knockup. It's just, I don't know, it felt a bit weird in the moment. But overall, I guess it's fine. And as you just said, the ADC, the Kog'Maw, he has played perfectly. But there's so much stuff just going his way. I don't think it's feasible that he will survive a whole team fight.
Yeah.
Even with the Shen ultimate, maybe with disturbing the enemy team, disrupting the enemy team, maybe even with Wei shields, the Fear, the Nico. Overall, I think top has a slightly better draft.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's gonna depend very much on the junglers and their early games actually. Yeah, if this Wukong manages to get a successful gank off on the Sivir and Vel'Koz, and like the Nico and Kog'Maw are like doing okay in the 2v2 and not just getting bullied and having no farm, then I think I prefer AD carry side. But if that doesn't happen and Sivir and Vel'Koz are able to run the lane and Pantheon can be there to back them up, I don't know. But on that note, there is one player of the AD carry side is it the AD carry side?
No, it's the AD carry 4 tops that's missing.
Okay, so
Apparently.
the Sivir player who's supposed to play Sivir is AFK and no one can reach him. So I think
But we are looking for another player, I think, and already wrote he could.
okay.
So I think we will get a solution soon.
Okay, nice. Let's see what happens there. Wait, okay, no, I think they're in. I think they're getting settled now. Yeah, alright, we are in the in-game lobby now, and we'll just be waiting for the spectator delay to be done with before we get into game. What do you think about this Ornn blind pick?
I think it's alright since Ornn is also quite a stable pick.
Yeah.
As long as you don't make any big mistakes, there are that many like really bad matchups, even the ones that are considered quite bad, like Aatrox, Fiora, Gwen, Darius, all those can also just be equalized.
Yeah.
So that's quite alright. It's quite good for the comp as well to just have a secondary engage. Or probably he is the primary engage next to Pantheon and Syndra. So
Yeah.
that's a good thing. And I'm fine with that one.
And what items would you like to actually see him build?
Since I don't like Sunfire, obviously Hollow Radiance. And I also quite like Hollow Radiance on one-shot the wave.
Mm-hmm.
One-shot it a bit faster, especially the
Yeah.
melee minions. And Deadman's is also quite good. Recently, maybe a Thornmail because of the Wukong and the
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, then just typical tank items.
Alright, we'll see if there's any weird items built, and then you can flame him. But that sounds about right. I mean, on the other hand, a tank is a tank. With Gnar, I guess it's a bit more debatable anyway. Like what you're building, you're definitely more flexible than Ornn.
Well, I mean, actually, not. Well, you have a few items on now that you always want to build usually, but
Usually.
and in a certain order as well. But yeah, we talked about that, and as a tank, you usually just look. Okay, they have more magic damage. Let's go MR.
Yeah.
They have that. Let's go armor. Or if they have both, as it is in this case, Jaksho, and they're also really good items.
Yeah. I actually have no idea what the current build is for Kog'Maw. Let me just open up the stats pages here.
I feel like Kog'Maw also just can build anything he wants.
Yeah, looks like it's not that different from what it used to be. It's Rage Blades, Runans, Navori, maybe Blade of the Ruined King. I personally feel like Blade of the Ruined King is really weak as first item currently. I would say
They've nerfed
Ginsu's
it
and
quite a bit.
Berserkers. Yeah, exactly. I would say Ginsu's Berserkers as first items are probably the best on Kog'Maw right now. Although on the other hand, against such a heavy poke lane, some sustain might be good. Because they're gonna be falling behind. Probably. Anyway. Yeah. What about Vel'Koz? I mean, I guess it's just AP items. Yeah, Ludens.
Yeah, I think since we are not, I feel like if it would be like a tier 1 pro game, you could maybe argue for stuff like Shu alias stuff.
Yeah.
So that you have more engage, more mobility. But I feel like it's probably gonna be like just like you said, Ludens.
Yeah.
All that more bursty stuff.
Yeah.
Even though Ludens ain't that great as well right now.
Alright, we are now loading into game. I'm just fixing the overlay here for a bit. And we'll be seeing who wins in just a second.
Now, what else can we say? What I had in mind was Syndra, what she will build, because last time we saw a big one-shot build with like Storm Surge into Rabadons, into Lighting Jewel, into Void stuff. That's what I wanted to say. So,
oh yeah,
there was a lot of damage, but not a lot of survivability. Bit more survivability instead of full-on damage, because the Vel'Koz can do a lot of damage, especially if he builds like full-on AP as well.
Okay, I can agree. Yeah. Alright, cool. I'm ready. Standard 5-point start for both teams. Sorry, I kind of completely missed what you said. Was it something I should respond to? Can you say it again?
Just Syndra's build path, if she should go full damage or not.
I see. Okay, and should she, according to you?
She could, but I think if Vel'Koz builds full damage, she doesn't have to. She could build a bit more survivability because have Vel'Koz for more damage.
Some early jungle entrance wards coming in from AD carry side. We'll spot out the Ornn and one ward going onto Raptors from the top side. No junglers were spotted, however. Early trading, good poke from the Hui. What lanes should we be looking at for now? I think it's bots.
Yeah, I think so too. It's because top lane there won't be a lot of stuff happening. It's just tank into tank. It's gonna be wet meat fight. Maybe not in the early levels because Shen actually has a lot of damage early game.
Yeah.
But so does Ornn, surprisingly.
Yeah.
So now it's gonna be poke fight in the bot lane. Vel'Koz Qs, Nico Qs. Who will hit more? For now it looks quite good because Kog'Maw is almost half life. Now they have level 2.
However, they do get level 2 first. Oh my god, the Vel'Koz poke is just hitting, man. Yeah, and another Q, and they get level 2 now. I do like that Kog'Maw has taken Ghost. It is a bit ballsy. On the one hand, I mean, there's something to say for every summoner, I guess.
But I feel like it's quite necessary because in this game, as we discussed, you have the Vel'Koz you have to dodge, you have a Syndra you to dodge, you have Pantheon to run away from, you have the Ornn ult that goes that can come from 2 screens away.
Yeah.
So you really need that mobility. And on Kog'Maw you don't have any more mobility than that Ghost and
Yeah, no, I agree. But you won't have the barrier. If you get caught, then you will just be dead. So yeah, we'll see. Can he make it work?
Yeah, but I feel like in the late game, if you get caught, you would have been dead anyways, no matter if or with or without barrier.
I agree, but on the other hand, in the late game, I feel like they have the advantage anyway. Oh, Sivir, wait, Sivir is going forward. Will hit their Q. Pantheon is coming in as well, but he's a bit far away still. He might just flash on this Kog'Maw. There goes the flash. Kog'Maw flashes as well. Pantheon is kinda inting. Well, he got the flash. Good flash trade. And it looks like the top side will have a bit of freeze now. No, the Wukong will.
But Wukong.
Yeah, you're right. Wukong is looking.
You wanna die?
Pantheon might just die before that already. He will die. a lot is happening. Nico gets knocked up, flashes away, Sivir flashes after her, will go down to the Kokma and doesn't get the kill on Nico. A bit of a disaster.
Push gaming.
Oh god, as 3 kills go over to the AD carry team, and they'll be very happy with whatever gank the top was just trying to pull off.
Yeah, I just want to say that is not good for top.
Absolutely.
You are losing probably both scuttles, or at least you have to fight for the second one. You just gave 2 kills to the Kog'Maw, you gave 1 to Nico, and that's bad, and now you lose the second scuttle as well.
Yeah, gets smited away from Pantheon, has his E, has the... What was the move speed he got there? I'm not even sure. Oh yeah, the E gives move speed, right? Wukong will flash after him, will get stunned, Pantheon runs away and looks like he'll be able to escape for now. But yeah, losing camps all over. Down in XP,
oh no.
down in gold. Syndra has to flash as well, Vel'Koz is getting caught now by the Wukong. Will not actually
No, you can't even take the top side if you want to.
Yeah.
Because Pantheon is so low, he can't contest it alone, and you just chunked Vel'Koz as well, so he has to back too.
Plus, in the bottom, the Kog'Maw has solo killed the Sivir.
Ooh.
We weren't able to catch that, but
That's why you take Ghost.
that is indeed why you take Ghost, yeah. And yeah, top lane is just being top lane. Although the Shen has a good 10 CS lead over the Ornn. Even after
Yeah,
catching
that's
the
just because Ornn is quite... It doesn't have that early damage that you want.
Yeah.
But now the matchup slowly begins to swing on getting that MR, because Shen actually does a lot of magic because of his Q.
Yeah.
It's max health magic damage. So you want MR more than armor against him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bot lane.
Yeah, back to bot lane where actual things are happening. There was a bit of a freeze, but it's being broken now by the freezing side. As we get some pings on top lane, I feel like this Pantheon is looking on the Shen. The Ornn is already very low, but he is not on his own anymore. Oh, a good taunt comes in. Good. Oh, gets stunned anyway, will flash away. Oh, the Q damage will finish him off just in time before Pantheon would give his own life. Yeah, good gank overall.
Yeah, but quite close.
Very close.
Shen could almost got a kill out of that one as well. But there's some light now for top. You got a kill on your Pantheon, so you can just try to, well, work from there. Get that Thunder Sky up and just hope that you will find more picks and the bot lane doesn't die more.
Yeah, I mean, it's disastrous in the bot lane. This Kog'Maw is 2 levels up, both on the Sivir and the Vel'Koz. This bot lane has Prio, the over the Sivir Vel'Koz, who are supposed to be poking out the enemy. But yeah, the all-in potential is there now that they have some items and a gold lead, and they've lost all the Prio. They're just gonna have to survive for now and hope that AD carry make a mistake. Oh, a good knockup. No,
Yep.
gets traded back. Kog'Maw's ult is being very annoying now.
SW also doing a lot of damage
Yeah.
with that Ram Scepter and the recurve bow in his inventory already. He's also going a tier, which is quite interesting.
As we see.
Meanwhile, mid lane just died.
Yeah, and Syndra is actually full HP. I'm not sure what happened there.
I feel like Wei tried to push up the wave so he can reset because he doesn't have a TP anymore. But it didn't quite work out.
Apparently not. He dies. He will run back to lane. His CP is almost up, but not yet. We are to trust the HUD. And in the meantime, we're looking at grubs for Team Top, who are slowly trying to make their way back into this game. Looks like they will be
Yep.
getting 3
And
grubs.
that is quite huge. To have all 3 grubs, you can now maybe even side lane a bit more. bot lane.
As the Kog'Maw
Another
had
kill.
recalled, but the Nico is able to 1v2 and kill the Vel'Koz.
Well, she had to flash and heal, but
Yeah.
that's probably still worth it.
Yeah, very worth it. Absolutely.
But
the Vel'Koz also
Your
needs to-
Kog'Maw still has Ghost now. He can flash. He can do everything he wants to. Has a pickaxe now, so Sivir really has to get off this wave now.
Yep. Alright, let's turn on those dragon timers as well, by the way. 9.5 minutes before I noticed. We're getting quicker. And the Kog'Maw will be setting up a freeze now, which is a bit horrifying if I were Sivir.
Especially in this game state, you do not want to get frozen on,
Yeah.
because you already are 20 CS behind, and now you will lose even more.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Wukong looking for something in mid lane, but you don't have your mid laner waiting. Now he's going in.
Has the ult, will pop it, knocks up Syndra once, twice, and and gets saved by the Shen ult, coming through in the last second.
Well, he actually doesn't even need Wei. He just soloed the Half-Life Syndra and gets saved by his Shen. Now, bot lane with another kill onto Vel'Koz.
Yeah, Pantheon coming in though, will ult in, gets rooted, flashed away by Kog'Maw. And I don't think this will result in a kill, as Wukong will probably come and help. Ooh, hits the Q, but not enough damage. Ooh, some more trading. Nico ults, knocks up the Pantheon. Oh, and a flash Q from the Pantheon with the charged up Q. Is that how we say it with Pantheon? Now Sivir's in trouble. Yeah. Now Sivir's in trouble. Will spell steal to E. The Wukong goes in. Will kill the Nico with the tower. But yeah, overall a win for Team AD carry.
So the goalie is growing. Rachel, no, it's not, because he got shut down onto Kog'Maw.
Yeah.
So he still, even though they got 2 kills,
And oh my god.
and On just solo killed him.
Okay, wait, hold up. We kinda need to see what happened there, don't we?
Yep. Oh, he just got comboed.
I guess he took a bit of a bad trade before already.
Yep.
Okay, let's go back to
But-
live. We see some fighting. Pantheon finds the Nico, won't have any kill pressure as of now. As we see both teams gearing up for this second dragon of the game.
But I feel like you, as ADC, you have a good opportunity to just go and get the wave. You can push out the bot wave. You have Bog on Kog'Maw.
Yeah.
Sivir has Yunta, but that doesn't mean a lot in the early game.
Yeah.
You just get a bit of... You don't even have crit, you only get a bit of... You only get a bit of attack speed, that's what I want to say.
Yeah.
Not a lot more.
Yeah.
Your Pantheon and your Wukong also have the items ready. I'm surprised Pantheon went Eclipse.
Yeah, you're surprised he went what?
Eclipse first.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not sure what the Pantheon build is. I guess it's Cinder or Sky, right? Maybe
Yeah,
he
exactly,
wants
it's
to
just-
go,
But it doesn't matter because he's still got a kill, and this indeed what matters more. And maybe he still will go standard after. He
yeah, I think
now
it's just
can...
a good item to snowball a bit with. I think everyone is a bit squishy. Oh my god, the good play from the Syndra will be flashed after by the Wukong, which should get the kill, but the Syndra will get the return kill in the end. Yeah, a 1-for-3
That's-
on the map. Protobelt ult in from the Nico, and there's nothing Vel'Koz can do, just gets absolutely one-shot. There's a lot going on this game as we have more fighting in the top lane. Shen pops the W, E's out, will get chased by an Ornald, and a Pantheon. Ornald misses,
Oh.
Pantheon still chasing. Will be slowed by the Q. And Shen kinda looking for a 1v1. Doesn't
Still have to be, he has to be careful.
yeah, has to be very careful. Oh, he misses the
Oh,
E, and
no.
that will be it. And in the meantime, in the bot lane, the Sivir is dead.
Okay, so basically a lot of plays happening all over the map. You have now a gold lead for top actually,
Yeah. Surprise,
because
surprise.
you have been finding all those shutdowns and a few kills,
Oh.
but not like that.
I'm sorry we had to show that on screen. That was
That was
unlucky.
close, but well,
I feel like if she ulted the Nico first, she would have won. Because the Nico got an E and a Q off.
yeah.
And the Nico was like 1 HP, so she should have just ulted that. Ah well, happens. She's overall probably, or he. As Hui gets a really good trade. Oh, and a flash in gets cancelled by the E. Windsor is kind of making fun of them at the moment.
Yep. And let's just take a look at Syndra. She actually is building full damage. She went Storm Surge first, probably Warbadon's second now. To just really one-tap all those enemies. Because the wild cost is so behind. You kind of have to be the single damage source.
Oh my, and a good stun. That Wukong jumps over, but she isn't invisible under tower, so she immediately knows it's coming. Pantheon onto the Hui, it's a bit too far, flashes forward, gets the stun off, gets feared, but it doesn't matter with his... well, he doesn't actually have Tenacity, it doesn't matter anyway, and gets the kill. And once again, the Kog'Maw solos the Sivir. I'm sorry we keep missing it, but there's just too much going on. As now Nico gets caught out, will ult the Pantheon, gets a good E off on both of them, gets low to 1 HP, and dodges the Pantheon Q. What a nice dodge. Well played by her. I mean, she shouldn't have been there in the first place, but well played by her. Oh, as
Absolutely, like, there's so much action, and there's even more now. Now, Shen got revenge on the Ornn, and solo killed him on the bot lane.
Yep. It's exactly as you say, there's even more action, and we're not done yet because the Herald is being started, and Wukong is here to contest it. He is on his own for now, Hui is walking in, but they will be face checking. Oh, no, Wukong just goes in, has the Shen behind him, gets ult immediately, and they will take out this Pantheon and grab this Herald for their own.
Beautiful combo from the side of ADC. You go in invisible
Yeah.
as the Wukong, and Shen ults on top of you, so the enemy has way less time to react to the Shen appearing just in your face.
Yeah, you're right. Kog'Maw ult forces the flash out of Vel'Koz and a barrier out of Sivir. Not the Kog'Maw ult, but both of them gone now, and mid tier 1 is under pressure. As we see more fighting in top lane, I was just gonna swap over the looks like it's already done, and it wasn't even close.
Syndra just one shot away again.
Yeah, exactly. This Syndra is getting kind of fat. She has her Rabadon's complete now, second item already. And a big item
That minute
at that.
17.
Yeah.
The most expensive item in the game, and she got a minute 17 after Storm Surge. Storm Surge also doesn't give any gold anymore, if I remember correctly, because they nerfed that or adjusted it a few patches ago.
Yeah.
So even more impressive that she got it that early. I mean, we can just take a look at the individual gold leads, because it kind of swung back to the ADCs because they got a lot of picks. But as you can see, Syndra just way ahead in the gold curve, 8k gold, most in the game. But right after her is Kog'Maw, and you can't underestimate him as
Yeah,
carry.
and the Kog'Maw is even further ahead of the Sivir than the Syndra is over the Hui. And you know what? It's gonna come down to exactly what... yeah, it's whether this Kog'Maw can survive the Syndra. Because if the Kog'Maw doesn't get focused by the Syndra and he does survive her combo or just doesn't get targeted by it, I think he will be able to carry this. But if the top team is able to get onto the Kog'Maw, which should be easy, then yeah, I don't think this Kog'Maw will be able to carry. And he will
Absolutely.
just get one shots. And if he gets one shot, then their gold leads, well, which they don't even really have, then whatever gold lead they have individually isn't worth anything anymore.
Yeah, and even then, you only have Wei, you have Nico as damage sources. Those are both AP, so Ornn won't really die. You have Wukong. That's okay with his damage, but nothing compared to Kog'Maw. You really have to play it perfectly as Kog'Maw.
Yeah, I agree. They are very happy that they've still got a mid tower though, because Kog'Maw can just sit there and farm up a bit and be at the place where he needs to be. They also,
Absolutely.
I actually missed that they took it, but they took a third dragon. I guess some other stuff was going on. But yeah, they have a good chance at getting this soul, as the Valkos will ult to get some poke damage down on the Nico. Will not kill, Nico will just base and it won't really matter in the end.
But you can't really predict right now how the game will go, because on the one hand you have ADCs with all their objectives. They have more important towers, they have already mid tower, they're on soul point now.
Yeah.
But on the other hand you have the probably easier to execute combination of champions from top.
Yeah.
And you also have Grubs, so you could side lane, maybe try to catch some off guard when with Syndra pushing and just Pantheon supporting her.
Yes, but as we say that, the Sivir gets caught off again on mid lane, this time by 3 men. It wasn't a solo kill, and they're looking onto that again, I think. Oh, Syndra Velcros found themselves their own pick. The Hui gets shut down. Kog'Maw Ghosts will look for the Syndra. The Wukong still has ult, gets Shen ult immediately, knocks Syndra out. Syndra has no chance here, will put out the ult, which does some decent traffic damage, but it's not enough to kill Kog'Maw, and with Syndra and Pantheon gone, now there's not much more that Team Top can do, and they will be chased down by Team AD Carry, who will now officially be looking at the Atakan, I think.
You did get a nice catch onto Ray as Syndra. You didn't even use your ult for him, which is huge. But you just weren't able to put the second combo onto that Kog'Maw. You still ulted him. He still went half-life because of just that one ult. But it just wasn't enough. And he was able to pick you up and then just run you down, run the rest of it. Nothing more, and now he wants to get the Sivir as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure what this Sivir was doing. She wasn't paying attention or something, but she knew that the AD carry team was there. I'm not sure why she walked up without a tower or anything, but it will cost her her life at the end. And I think this feels like the first time the game is kind of broken open, as there is now a 3 to 4k, it's now a 4k gold lead, and they're on soul point. They have Atakan, they have level leads, I believe. Yeah, top lane is 2 levels ahead, jungle is a level ahead. Only mid lane is behind, respectively. Bot lane is also 2 levels ahead in both roles. So pretty devastating, if you ask me.
Absolutely. I also think now you have to be a bit more careful on the side of top. You are dying quite a lot, and you somehow now have to maybe find a way to kill the Kog'Maw finally, get that shutdown, get a shutdown from the Nico, from the Wukong, just get a bit more gold, especially into Sivir. She still has more or less no damage, she only has in her build right now. So your only damage source is Syndra, as you can see.
Yeah, but when the Syndra gets engaged on, she doesn't have much to survive, as is shown by her getting one-shot by the Wukong and the Kog'Maw, and they will just run down all the other members who are present, as there's no damage left over anymore.
Oh, that Wukong's so ahead.
Yep.
His W's hurt a lot.
And that is just a
and there's still Kog'Maw.
Yeah.
He's shredding through your whole team. He's building a Negatron cloak now, so I believe he's either going Terminus or maybe Jaksho, because he already is doing a lot of damage. Oh yeah, right. Witsend is also an item.
And this time, I,
I
think it
forgot.
works.
Exactly.
Oh,
Because you don't build it first.
I'm not sure how that happened, but Hui sniped the Sivir. As he was half screen away, still got the kill.
And you also got the dragon, so now you
Yeah.
even got the mountain soul. You're 6k gold ahead. It looks harder and harder for top.
Yeah.
That Syndra is trying her best. She's holding on to her life.
Yeah.
But she just can't carry this enough. The bot deficit is quite huge for top lane.
Yeah, let's have another look at the gold difference. As we can see, this Kog'Maw is 4.2k, 4.4k up on the Sivir. That is an item and a half. As another fight breaks out, the Kog'Maw is free hitting, no one is going on him. I don't think there's anything that they can do. Hold up, as the Vel'Koz gets that immense ult, and the Syndra follows up with a great stun on all people. Kog'Maw has to flash away for the Sivir Q who will flash after her, and they actually turned that fight around very well. I think all because they didn't go, or well, the AD carries didn't go on Syndra. Yeah, which is the only way to lose a fight.
Yep, absolutely. Kog'Maw still trying to snipe. Didn't quite, well, he hit Sivir, but she was able to spell shield. Get a kill of it. But yeah, as you said, as long as you don't go onto Syndra, a lot of Sivir can, even though she didn't have any AD in that, do a lot of damage with her boom and just shred through the big team, the clump of champion that was existent and then not existent anymore.
Yeah, and she got a good gold injection now. She has some AD under her belt as well now. But still, the Syndra is the main carry, and Syndra is the one that Team AD Carry has to look out for. Especially when it's a good combo with a Vel'Koz ult and Syndra E, and if that's all layered on top and it hits the Kog'Maw, that's a bit of a problem. Team AD Carry now started the Baron, Nico, ults, flashes in, gets 3 men. There's not much follow-up yet, and Syndra immediately one-shots the Nico. The Wukong goes onto the Sivir, will kill her off, doesn't kill off the Syndra as she flashes out. Shen tries to chase the Syndra, will not be able to get her, gets stunned. Espantheon and Ornn are here to help her out. Kog'Maw and Hui still alive, the 2 carries, but are they worth anything without a frontline? I'm not sure. Espantheon now looks to ult in. He will be too far forward, gets feared away. Ooh, might actually get killed. Wait, I'm not sure where my screen is going. I forgot I was in control for a second. Yeah, and all in all, there will be a 3-4-2 in favor of Team Top. Well done by them,
But
to be honest.
The gold lead is closing rapidly.
You're right.
You have only a 2k gold lead, not even a 2k gold lead for ADC. You almost had a 7k gold.
Yeah.
You really have to try to kill that Syndra. You flashed for her, she has no flash. So you can really try to punch her now. If she misses her E or just uses it way too early or way too late, try to flash on her. You still have flash on Wukong, you have almost flash up on Wei. Well, you don't flash on as Wei. But you still have the X-Stack Rocket Belt on Nico. You can just go in invisible with the Wukong Shen. You have a lot of options, you just need to shut down that Syndra.
Yeah, this Syndra is gonna have a more of a tough time in the next fight. If Team AD Carry finally decides to actually focus her. Well, I guess they did last fight, but they just couldn't finish her off. The game kind of returns to a bit of a neutral state. I feel like this Mountain Soul isn't really doing much against the Sivir, and the Syndra will just one-shot through it anyway. Like, she doesn't really care for the Mountain Soul.
Because she is so ahead of it.
Yeah.
Right now, it kind of feels weird. There isn't any action for like the past minute. Suddenly I can talk again. And anyways, Syndra even picked up the book now, so she tries to add some pages to that. And we hope she won't die, because then she loses. And all of that AP, that juicy AP.
Yeah. As you can see, there's no vision in the river for Team Top, and the Baron has been started. Orn will now walk in, we'll see that the Baron has been started, so they're collapsing. Syndra TP's in. Shen still has ult up, he's waiting to press that button, as he will slowly walk away from Baron, and the pressure is a bit too much for now.
I'm surprised Zone didn't engage there. He had such a nice angle. But
Yeah.
maybe you still don't want to do a classic front back because still a front.
Yeah, they're
Still
being
has
careful.
both.
It's the last game.
Yeah.
It's the game for second or well third place. But now we
Well,
see that
let's
Shen
look
is
at
actually
bot lane, yeah.
exactly.
Chen is pushing bot while you're just standing there watching them do nothing.
Yeah.
Now maybe something is happening.
Okay, Hui ults, Nico ults as well onto the Pantheon. That doesn't result in anything because there's no follow-up, and the Wukong engaged as well gets Shen ulted, but he dies anyway as the Kog'Maw was too split off and couldn't really follow up. If there's 2 down now, let's see what they can still do. Doesn't look like they can do anything, but I don't think they can really start a Baron on the
No,
side
they
of
can't,
the
but-
top team because the lane pressure is too much from the Shen.
But it's still huge. Now Syndra tries to catch the Chen. Probably will be able to do it, but the Chen is just too tanky.
Yeah, and look at
But
what
you
Team
could
80 carry
go
is bringing at.
For Elder now.
We're 30 minutes in, the soul has already been taken, and the Elder Dragon is now up for grabs as well. Let's see what the teams do with it. We're waiting only 3 more seconds until Wukong spawns. Will he be in time for Elder Dragon? I don't think so. I think Team Top are gonna take it. I don't think. Yeah, they're just. Are they too late? I mean, they don't have a jungler.
Oh, the Nico?
Total belts, Koi ults, but the Elder Dragon is slain, and Nico and Koi are both one shot. Panther might die here, he's a bit deep. No, he won't. They don't have Elder Dragon, so he will be able to walk out with his E. And the movement speed he gets from that. Yeah, 2 for 1, but Elder Dragon goes over to the side of top.
And now you can even contest Baron. The gold lead is completely even.
Yep.
There's no difference. You have Elder, so you can really play around that Baron. You have numbers advantage for now. So let's see where it goes. This won't end any.
This is gonna be a banger. I feel like there's just one more fight that decides it. If you ask me, maybe 2, but probably 1. I think actually the lane states and just the map state in general, all lanes for Team 80 carry are pushing. So I don't think this Elder will amount into much, except for obviously it's a good denial because if you give Team 80 carry the Elder, then it's just done for.
I feel like you just have to push out a lane, get those towers so you can get back onto the map, or you can even get onto the map. Because as you just said, you have almost no towers.
Oh, flash
Anymore?
in from Syndra.
Oh.
Flash traded by Kog'Maw. Wukong goes in as well, but he finds the Elder a bit too scary, and he will flash out, and he will W out.
Okay, but now you want to start Baron.
Yeah, you do, and they will start Baron. They have pushed out mid lane a little bit. They don't have to push, but they have at least an even wave stage. Shen is pushing bot once again. His ult is up, ready to look. Hui ults in to get vision. Will get vision. Gets some poke down onto the Syndra, who is very low.
Ooh.
Wukong goes in, gets stunned by the Pantheon. Pantheon gets feared. Wukong trades in a bit more, but gets executed by the Elder. In the meantime, Shen is whacking away at this inhibitor, and he might just get it.
And he does. Now he just tries to get away, but he probably will.
Yeah, Syndra
Means
has
has no E anymore, so
Yeah.
just goes. So you lose Baron, you lose your monkey, but you get inhib.
Yeah, and this Elder is about to run out as well. No, it is run out now. Yeah, exactly. So they have Baron, but not their mega strong team fighting anymore. Let's see what they can do with Baron though.
I mean, the last few fights, even without Elder Dragon, they won them.
Yeah.
But they really have to use this Baron now to get the map open. Get that bot tier 1. Get those tier 2s in the middle, in the top lane. You just have to get them now.
Yeah, there is quite some standing gold left over yet. The Sivir is approaching her 4th item. Kog'Maw is already on it. And yeah, I mean, don't look at Syndra items. Oh my god, she's got 5 completed items. The Hui is sitting on 2.5. Just a little bit of a mid-diff here in the late game.
And it shows because that Syndra is carrying the whole game right now for her team.
Yeah.
She was the reason they stayed that long in the game and her team was able to scale. And she's now pushing the bot lane as well, so finally something happening on the map.
As
Just trying to go for Shen.
Yeah, they will look with the Ornult as well, but Shen will just E out, gets stunned again, but I'm not sure they have the damage. He flashes for good measure and gets out somewhat unscathed. As in the bot lane, the Kog'Maw and the Hui have found the Syndra, and that is not good. She will be dead for 50 more seconds.
By Mage Eyes.
by Mage Eyes indeed. And a good shutdown, I believe.
Yep, but you still actually no, because they aren't that far. But you got the top tier 2, you got the bot tier 2, so that was a lot of standing.
Yeah.
And now you're trying to still get that mid tier 2, but you can't reach.
Yeah, and we haven't even talked about it this game, but we gotta remember the Oran ornaments have come in. He's level 18, he's chilling, and he's providing his team with this massive stat boost on all items. So if it really comes down to late game, I think I know what team I'm placing my bets on.
That is true, but don't forget Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw scales incredibly good. He's almost level 18 now, so all his abilities will be fully maxed. He has a lot of range, he has a lot of damage. He can shred through the whole of top if he is allowed to.
Yeah, and that's,
the same
that's
goes
the key thing.
for the Syndra.
Yeah, you're right. You hit the nail on the head there. Elder Dragon is looking to spawn again in 44 seconds. It says I've been gone long enough. Let me get back. As Wukong face checks the Vel'Koz, gets poked. Doesn't result in much. And I am getting distracted by the sound this Nico clone makes because it's like a shushing sound. Yeah, exactly. And I've been trying to figure out what it was all game, and now I finally figured it out.
Yeah, I just love the fact that you can emote with the clone. Ornn's getting poked a bit.
Yeah.
Because why not? You can. It's all.
Yeah, I mean, if you walk up, you get poked. That's how it works.
Now, just to credit the Shen again, just look at him. He's top lane. Yeah. He's doing so much with his map pressure. Cause he can do it. He has TP. He has his ult.
And not only that,
Top is in the Drake pit now, but they are getting surrounded by ADs. Shen's still pushing. Shen's creating a lot of pressure on.
Wukong goes in, gets Shen ulted, is invisible. Ults 5 men has the second cast of ult. Who will get the Elder Dragon, I wonder. Or does it even matter? I don't think it does, as all the AD carry team will not get the Elder, but will get 3 kills, so 4 flashes out. There's still an Elder on the Pantheon and the Ornn. I don't think that's gonna be enough. I think Team AD Carry can push out through bot lane and end.
Maybe. You still have 4 members to only 2 for top. They have Elder, so maybe they can somehow clear the wave, clear the enemies. Yeah. They have to kill the input first now. So the next wave will be only... You're trying your best.
No, Ornn will get whittled down. Pantheon will get whittled down. This is game.
Yeah, your best wasn't enough.
The best wasn't enough. Yeah, indeed.
You have... Well, actually you have Syndra in 10. You have Sivir in 10. They can clear the waves. They can maybe look for one shot.
Okay, let's see what happens. She will knock up Kog'Maw, but no damage. Gets one shot. Nico ult, Syndra flashes in, ults, the Kog'Maw will kill her, but Shen is... the Hui and the Shen are ending the game, and our third place of the day of the rolls thingy, as we like to call it, will be Team AD Carry. Big round of applause for them. Yeah, as Team Top has to slot into 4th place.
necessarily, but damn, it was a good game.
It was.
It was back and forth way to the last fight, where they just had the slight edge that top was surrounded from all sides by ABC, and they found a pick onto Syndra, which basically...
Yeah. Indeed. Alright, let's see. I don't think there is much more going on right now. So, any last words before we close off the stream and we eagerly await tomorrow's final matchup between Team Phil from Group B against the mid team from Group A?
I think it's gonna be a hype matchup because we've seen mid lane twice today, and both performances looked solid. We've seen Phil today as well, and they look quite good as well in that game. So I think it could be a nice series for tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm not sure. Will you be there for casting, or is it gonna be someone else?
Probably not, because I have other plans.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'll figure out someone else who comes yapping with me on this podcast.
Probably. There have been a lot of people today who said they could help out, but they have to play, so
Yeah,
maybe some of them won't be there tomorrow, sadly. Well,
Exactly.
playing.
Alright, and with that, I'm going to send it over back to the standing screen. Everyone, you can enjoy some last songs as the stream is gonna close down. Have a nice evening, have a nice weekend, whatever you're doing, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Goodbye.